Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Gabwe and welcome to today's commentary on what is happening in the Nigerian political terrain. Just about 2 weeks ago, the Nigerian presidency was all over the place jubilating with so much propaganda that it has repaid the $3.4 billion loan to the International Monetary Fund. Little did Nigerians know that it was another strategy, or in other words, little did Nigerians know that something bigger was in the pipeline. Just yesterday, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu wrote to the National Assembly requesting approval to borrow a cumulative total of 40.5 trillion naira. And people are asking what exactly is going on. On today's edition, I am not going to do the talking. Rather, Nigerians, and including you, will do the talking. Follow me as I go to social media to take some of the comments from Nigerians across the nation. Akadi Kufre has this to say: from Buhari to Tinubu, frequent loans. I thought fuel subsidy removal will address the catastrophic loans. Nigeria is doomed. Alagbe Babajide has this to say. And they made a funfair out of $3.5 billion some weeks ago. Why all this borrowing? Subsidy has been removed on education, PMS and electricity. Tax has been increased. There is a new electronic money transfer charge. So what is really happening? And then Sumola Uriowo has this to say. Why is it that this government continues to borrow in spite of the fact that subsidies have been removed from everything? And then Larry Makinde has this to say. Can this nation generate enough revenue to pay infrastructure unless we borrow? There are countless politicians and public office holders who have stolen billions from this country. Let the police and EFCC go after them to recoup this money, which in my opinion will reduce the amount of money the government wants to borrow. Nigeria can't keep borrowing. Our currency at the moment is too weak to sustain any development. Tiwada Yobraimo has this to say: loan, loan, loan. Yet, no electricity, no security, no good roads in most parts of the country, no affordable and accessible healthcare. We only see SUVs and inhabited estates springing up everywhere. Arinze Nzebuba Okafor has this to say. Do you think he was awarded as the third most corrupt human on earth for nothing? After 8 years, Tinubu and his family will be the richest black man in Africa, if not the world, without a single enterprise or business linked directly to his name. I heard he will share this money all to all Yorubas so that they will all become billionaires automatically. Okay, Isaac Zikmo says, you remove fuel subsidy and yet you are still borrowing more than Buhari that even has subsidy in existence during his tenure. Sincerely speaking, this administration has no single economic plans or agenda for Nigerians other than financial wasteful agenda plus zero accountability and impact. And then Zuna Ezelo says, some people boasting that he paid off $3.4 billion IMF loan as achievement. Who watch us like this, eh? And my problem is this. $24 billion he wants to borrow, half of it will be looted. Until we understand this man has nothing tangible to offer this country, now then we will start thinking. Joe Cassie has this to say. Buhari borrowed more than PDP 16 years rule in just 8 years. Now Tinubu borrowed more than Buhari 8 years in just 2 years. And then Ajiboye Ayodele Joseph has this to say. What is this man doing with all this now? We thought removing fuel subsidy will reduce borrowing in the barest minimum. So what then is the difference between then and now? Bola Tinubu, fear God. You shall one day give account of all this to God. And finally, Shibu Stanley has this to say. Despite all this crazy increase in everything, they still have mind to talk about borrow again. Nothing to show for the previous loan and high increase in essentials. The right word now should not be borrow but privatization of Nigeria to China. Interesting comments. Interesting comments. Of course, the social media is buzzing. Let us hear from you in the comment section. Thank you. See you next week.